13th of the month of July. I believe we've now hit the turning point, and I want to go over in this video why we've hit the turning point, and it's for quite a few reasons really, and it's really good. Like, we didn't know how long it would take. Just being in survival mode, which I guess a lot of people are in their lives, you struggle to actually see forward because you're just constantly dealing with the present and the past, which is what we've been doing for 6 months plus. Thankfully, being here, we've turned a corner, as they say. And I think the first reason for that is we've found some areas where we can get our food. A lot of the food, like good chickens to make the broths and enjoy supplies. We found the markets in Ganj, we found the markets in Le Vegan, and they're brilliant. The butchers, the bakers, the candlestick makers are all there, and we know where they are, and we've tried them, and we know what they stand for. So we've made a broth, we've enjoyed a roast chicken, we have got some ossobuco stew going today, we can have with rice. We have found some milk, a milk supplier, a raw goat milk supplier, which we bought yesterday and tried this morning, and then it's delicious and it's raw, and it was, yeah, a really good price from a really happy woman on the market. So then we made the porridge this morning, getting back to the porridge in the morning, which is just wonderful. So yeah, just feeling really good about the food supplies, the food that it's just a very important thing that obviously for your nutrition and your health. Like, if you don't have that, you don't have everything. And I think what I'm doing is I'm leading up now to, I'm going to do an 11-day detox at the end of this month. So on the 20th of this month, do a real good detox. So I'm going to cut down on the sugar and anything else that isn't good for you. Reduce down everything up until the 20th, and then have a full reset. And then what I might do, I'm either going to do this every month, at the end of every month, 11 days, reset detox, because I've done it time and time again, and it's all good. And life's just been so messy and all over the place that it's just been messy. So it's nice to do that, because it just brings you back to the norm, and contrast is good. So I might even, I'm going to do it at the 11 days, the last 11 days of this month. But I might then integrate it into the moon cycles and do it after the full moon or the new moon. I'm not sure yet, or a part of the moon phase, because we're going to get back into living fully in line with the moon phases and not the Gregorian calendar, which I was kind of mentioning the other day. Yeah, think on that what you will. We don't care. I'm just sharing authentically what we're doing and what works, and it's an experimentation. So the next big thing was kind of linked a bit to the nutrition and the food. We've been getting up and we've been sleeping well, but then we've still been tired, and there's just, yeah, getting up and then having a cup of tea and then a cup of coffee, like straight away. For me, the coffee wasn't sitting right first thing. I don't think you should have coffee on an empty stomach. Somebody told me that ages ago, and it just doesn't feel right. I think you have to have substance in your belly to have the coffee, and I'd rather save that coffee till like mid-morning, which we did today. So what we did is we chatted last night, and we said, right, tomorrow morning, let's change it up, and let's have a warm lemon water with lemon juice and salt first of all, and then do the 12 exercises that Emily's been following the guide. It's very similar to the LIFEMASTER sequence that I designed for myself years ago, where you just do 12 moves, 12 times, press up, sit up, squats, lunges, some punches, kicks, just to get the body moving, to get stagnant energy out, and to get fired up. So we were doing it, and then Vito was copying along. He was loving it. So yeah, we didn't have the tea first of all, which we normally do. It's normally get up, get tea made. So we changed that. So this is a real good sign, because we've been unable to think forward for a long time, really, as in like how to evolve our lives. We've been thinking forward as in how do we cope and deal and plan what we need to do next. But we haven't had that window to think, right, how do we improve things? And we have experimented with some of these things in the past. I got a really nasty wasp sting on my wrist yesterday. It's really swollen. So yeah, it was nice. We talked about it a few days ago and then forgot to do it. But now we've done it this morning, and it was just really good. Then we had the coffee later on after porridge and had some melon. So it's like we've kind of found the things that we were worried about losing in the UK with the meats, the bones for the bone marrow, the milk. But plus we've also got loads of other amazing ingredients, the fruits, the peaches, the melons, the cheeses, the breads. Yeah, we've seemed to have found everything now and more. So we're now kind of in a better position than we even were in the UK, which is good because we value the health. We value, you know, Vito is he turned 18 months a few days ago, and he's only had one little sickness once, and maybe a little cold with Emily had a cold once. Like that's it. So yeah, and Emily's similar. She had a sickness and a cold, and so that's it. For 18 months, that's really good. I think I've been under the weather probably. I had a bit of a sickness thing and a bit of a something else, just exhausted another time, maybe 2 or 3 times in 18 months, which isn't too bad considering the life that has been occurring for us all. So yeah, it just feels like we've turned a corner. I'm also thinking about business and getting excited about business, and made a few connections with people that I know and people that I don't know about how to get this going. So that's nice. We've also just used the kitchen timer today. We've been using the kitchen timer a little bit to just go off and try and give each other 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but we've been out quite a few days, but today we're in, it's Sunday. We've got a stew on, and the afternoon I just got the kitchen timer and said, right, set 15 minutes. You go and do what you want for 15 minutes. I'll do the same. Then we did it again. So we just got a little bit of time, a little bit of permission to do it, because yeah, Vito's at the age where you've got to be watching him and be around, but it's just quite full on, and you know, it's all good, but you need that time. We're going to then evolve that into having a 2 hour, which you'll need about 3 hours to get to a place and go out, like once a week, like a date with yourself. So Monday morning, say, we'll do it on Mondays. So you want to make Mondays an epic day. So it might be Emily goes out Monday morning and I go out Monday afternoon and do something for ourselves, or we go out and we can read and go for a swim, just lie down and just be, because it's quite all encompassing having a small child in quite a small space, really, because it's so yeah, it feels like we're finally, for me, I was just waiting for this time when my mind started to wander naturally towards the future and improving the future and evolving into the future. And it's like, now we've sold the house, took it into a van, traveled around a bit, found a nice place here. We've still got plenty of days left here. We've got our local food suppliers. We've got equipment. Van's working great. Everybody's getting on. We're all having a great time. We've just been kind of exhausted and coming out of this just crazy phase of life, which I couldn't have even written a crazier phase of life in a fiction book if I'd have tried. But you know, where we are, that makes you stronger. And it's just nice that we're working together to evolve the mornings and evolve the life, because really, I want to talk about the videos as well. Like, the mornings are just so important, and if you wake up and just do the same thing every morning, which we need to do some things the same, yes, of course we do. However, if you just think the same, and this is especially relevant for people, if you're happy with your life largely, then fantastic. Just keep doing what you're doing. But if you're not, and if you wake up in the morning and just do the same thing without thinking about it, that just cascades into your whole days and how we spend our days. Lives is, of course, how we spend our days. So if you really want to change it, it's changing those mornings. So yeah, also, like, I'd been experimenting with the videos, and I've only just been able to just keep them going, just chatting into the phone like I am now. But I do want to get that format going that I'd experimented with a little bit. And because we're so passionate about food, and it's such an important part of the health department of the LIFEMASTER philosophy, I want to show what we're eating, because we're coming across some lovely things actually, and also holds me kind of accountable. So I've come up with what I'm going to do now. Within the next couple of days, I guess I'll need to take a picture of my food tomorrow, and then it'll be the day after. So it'll be a couple of days to, yeah, every daily video in a couple of days time will be in 4 parts, and I'll follow the same format every time. So I know where I'm at, and you know where it's at following. And the first part will be like a lesson, an educational lesson, something meaningful, something useful, and that will be the title of the video. And that will be good for the YouTube algorithm, because I'll be providing what people look for. And then if they carry on listening, I'm going to then go after number 1, the lesson or the educational thing. I'll go into a bit about, life, my family's life, what we're doing, where we're going, what's going on. Number 3, I'll then go into the business side of things, nonconformity company, what's going on there, what it's about, what's happening, where we're going with the business stuff. And then I'll finish with the food that I had the day before. And then I'll put up the pictures and talk about it, and just share that just for a minute. Because I'm always interested in what people are eating and different ideas. And I'm sure people will be us, especially traveling around and being exposed to a lot of different food and things like that. So yeah, and then I'll probably turn that food thing into a short, and then just have it on the short. So if people just want to follow the food, narrow in on that. Keep hearing planes but can't see them. Narrow in on that. So yeah, just there's the update. So in a couple of days we'll follow that format, and yeah, we've got a stew. We're finding our feet. It's taken nearly a couple of weeks, I guess, but we knew it would do. And yeah, enjoying the journey, and enjoying having some time just to let my mind's now starting to wander. And that's what happened when I had some time to myself and had some time. I could just sit down, I could work, and I'd be inspired. It was nice to get back to that. It really is. So hope you're all well, and yeah, new consistent format coming soon, including the pictures of the food that we eat every day. Hurrah!